Hustle. Look, let's put some money up, you can't make mine stop. I'm hot, nigga, like a pistol off the dime block. Before you change lanes, you should check your blind spot. Cause I'll be right there waiting like a bike cop. With my non-cock, and I'm so hot. All a nigga really need is just one shot. To the dome, you be gone and it's no more. I could kill him going faster with the slow flow. However you want it, I got it in for the low. Come get it, I got it, you got it good, nigga, go. I hustle, I bang, I do it all for the dough. It's all for the dough.
What's going on, All for the Dough? This All for the Dough show. Y'all know today topic is on your first date, guys, what you should not do or should not say. So we have
Jessica.
We have Jessica here, and Jessica's gonna tell y'all what you should, what you shouldn't say, and what you shouldn't do.
So only what you shouldn't do then?
Well, you can say, you can tell them what they should do.
Okay. I feel like you should dress nicely.
So what do you mean nice? I mean, you mean like casual, or because your nice might be different from somebody else nice.
I feel like just like at least an impression. You know, first impressions type look. Like you wouldn't want someone probably to see you like all bummy looking on the first day.
So probably like maybe a casual church wear, or like a wedding casual, nice jeans, nice shirt.
But yeah, like maybe like a church, like you said, like that would be like, I feel like a nice look. Or just maybe like what you would wear, show yourself like how you would wear like on a normal day, I guess. Just like, I feel like it gives you the person to know your personality in a way.
Gotcha. Or should we say job interview sharp?
Yeah, I guess.
Because that way you can wear jeans, slacks.
Yeah.
You can even wear a nice short set. Yeah. That's nice to go to a. Yeah. Okay. So fellas, the ladies is telling y'all to dress nice for the first date. Dress casual. Second thing, smell good. So put on your cologne, your lotions, your bath body work type shit. Go to Macy's, get your shit. Stop going to goddamn Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. Go and get your shit. Stop getting your shit from Ross. What's the other one? Myers. Go somewhere where your cologne costs about $100. That's the real potent shit. You go, if you buying some nice cologne for $30, $40, and you be like, that's a good deal. That's the reason why it's a good deal. But you got to spray a lot of that shit on for it to stay on you. Okay, what else?
I would say maybe like I'll dig into like the don'ts, I guess. Like
the who?
The don'ts.
Okay.
Maybe
so wait a minute before you go there. Is being on time a big deal? Should he be on time?
I think being on time is a big deal because if you're late to a date, it's kind of like I don't know, like it should be important to you in a way.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like you should. I mean, I get it. Things happen. Maybe like if you were late, but you let them know beforehand that they're gonna be late. Like okay, then that's okay. But like if you're just late, you don't say anything. It's kind of like. I don't know, yeah, I
get it. Okay, and what else?
I guess I'm trying to think of don'ts.
What would bother you on a date? So we know you can also say if you're not dressed right, if you're not smelling good, we know those are the don'ts. So say y'all ordering from the menu. Since we have a woman, what is the price range on what a date expense should be on the first date?
Honestly, I feel like you don't have to like spend too much to go on a date.
So what is it? Should it be?
I would say like
0 to 20, 0 to 40, 0 to 100. 0
to like 40 for like a good first date. I feel like like you could go to like
decent.
The movies. I feel like to get to know someone, probably go out to eat. But you could go out to eat somewhere small. You don't have to go to nothing too big on the first date. You know, save that for like when y'all are more deeper into their like talking relationship.
So so the $40, is that for both our meals together, or that's just your meal, $40?
Together.
Oh, that ain't bad. 20 bucks. Okay. So should he let you pick the place, or he'll pick the place and say, well, I know where to go? Would it look better if he let you pick the place? Because if he pick it, then you be like, man, it's kind of cheap and ran down.
Honestly, I feel like I wouldn't even really mind where, as long as it's not like
So what you said? Now you want to get into your don'ts.
Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to think. Like, do you have any like, I guess like previous don'ts that anyone have like said? I guess that I could.
Well, I know they thing was talking about the menu, how to order. You just fixed that. They was talking about what else they say? They's talking about being on your phone. The guy said that. He said if we on a date, be interested in me and don't be picking up your phone.
That is a big thing too, yeah. Because when you're on your phone, it kind of shows like this interest, like you're kind of bored or like I don't know.
Do it. So what if you got what? And I asked them the same thing. So what if you got? How you know they might have a kid that they texting or the babysitter? They texting the babysitter about about the kid.
I mean, like then I feel like that's also where like communication very comes in key. Because then obviously if you see them on their phone a lot, you should probably say something. Okay. So that they know that you're not comfortable with that.
So how would you say it? This is how you do it, ladies. How would you say it to somebody and not being rude, where they can understand? But like, okay, I understand.
Maybe be like, hey, like, I understand. Like sometimes we all got like important things to check back on, but if you don't mind, if we could talk a little bit more and like put down the phones, or I understand if you got some like I don't know like kids, family, but if just for like the rest of the day, if we could just be me and you, I feel like that's like a really nice way to say it.
That's a good one. So what else? Let me see what else they was talking about. They talked about food. They talked about phone. They was talking about eye contact. When they having a conversation, they like eye contact. Not looking around and
I feel like in a way it shouldn't be too big on that because sometimes like people really just have like anxiety, like we really just
That's true
and like obviously it's the first date, like obviously we're not really comfortable yet, and
anxiety is a real thing, America. That is a real thing. Anxiety is a real thing where you gotta take, some people gotta take medicine for it. Okay, so right, soon as he came, what would be a deal breaker? Would it be if he was talking loud or ghetto or?
Yeah, I guess I feel like you gotta like make yourself come present yourself really nice. You don't want to come like you said loud or I guess like fully like sluggish. Like you have a little bit of slang, but you also want to talk a little bit more proper.
Okay.
You want to let them know that you're very serious, a serious person. I guess.
Yeah. So this is my question. I asked them too. So, would you? How can I get it? Would you rather for them? Okay, say they doing the first impression, which they look nice, but wouldn't you rather have them be them and not put on a first impression type attitude person? Because if they fool you today, like oh yes, and they do that for 5 dates. And now y'all get serious where y'all moved on, and all of a sudden 2 months down the road they flip the script and you be like, damn, you ain't never talked to me like that, or where the hell this come from? Would you rather for them to come to the first date and be you, 100% you? You can dress nice, but be you as far as how you act. If you talk loud, talk loud. And that way that person that's on the date can determine if they want to put up with that or if they be like, nah, that's a deal breaker for me. What is your thoughts on that? Should a person come with they 100% all them?
Yeah, I feel like they definitely should come like fully authentic, like to themselves.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best way you're really gonna get to know somebody. I feel like you shouldn't put on like a fake like persona, especially because like you're gonna be with this person for a while. If you're planning to at least, like they gotta know the real you to actually like you for you. So yeah, I feel like definitely to be like just yourself for real.
So that first date, should you give them like 20% of the real you? Then the second date maybe 40%. Like each date you give them an extra 20 until it's all you.
No, I think it should be like 90% at least the whole like the first date. 100%. Yeah, I feel like
so
you gotta know what you're
so if a nigga scratch his ass and
well, like, you don't
and digging his nose, I mean, but if that's you, that's you.
Yes, but like obviously I feel like you should know like common decency at
some people don't know, and some people are kind of disrespectful too. Still,
I guess then you really just get to know, how that person is, because I mean, if they would do that on the first day, I mean, I don't know, would you do that during like an important event, like a funeral, a church, or
that's a good way of putting it. Would you do that at one of them important events? And the answer probably no. Yeah, that's good. So we to the end of it. Do anything you want to say to anybody? Hi, bye. You selling anything? You got your own channel that you wanna? You sell anything?
I do. My boyfriend he is a rapper, but you guys wanna follow him? His name is MBE Izzo.
It's what?
MBE Izzo.
Go ahead and spell it. Izzo.
It's MBE and then IZZO. He's on SoundCloud, YouTube, I think Apple Music. I don't know, he's on like everything pretty much.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So how long you been rapping for?
Honestly, I think like ever since he was little, for real, he always just like liked to be doing it. I mean, but he never got like so serious until he got a little bit older. He started actually like releasing albums and doing all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's what's up. Y'all make sure y'all look for that and take them tips that she giving y'all.
Yeah.
Say peace.